In every moment of life, the true test of strength is not how loudly you can shout, not how quickly you can react, but how calmly you can respond. Calmness is not weakness. Calmness is mastery. It is the ability to stand still when chaos surrounds you, to think clearly when the world tries to confuse you, and to remain steady when life shakes you to your core. A trained mind knows that storms will come, but a calm mind knows that storms do not last forever. When you master calmness, you master yourself. And when you master yourself, there is no force on earth that can defeat you. Most people lose the greatest battles of their lives not because they lacked talent, not because they lacked resources, but because they allowed their minds to panic, to run wild with fear, with anger, with doubt. A mind that is restless is a mind that is enslaved. But when you discipline yourself to stay calm, you free yourself. Calmness gives you vision where others see only confusion. Calmness gives you power where others waste their strength. Calmness makes you untouchable, because no one can control a person who controls himself. Think about it. The calm mind is the mind that sees solutions. While others drown in their emotions, the calm mind floats above them. While others quit because of pressure, the calm mind turns pressure into progress. While others react blindly, the calm mind responds with wisdom. Every great leader, every great thinker, every great creator, what set them apart was not just intelligence or skills, but the calmness with which they faced challenges. They knew that panic never builds, but calmness always creates. Your mind is like a muscle. If you train it to be calm in the small things, it will be calm in the great storms. If you learn to breathe when insulted, to remain steady when criticized, to think before reacting when angered, you are building the unshakable foundation of greatness. The one who is calm rules his own destiny, while the one who is restless becomes a slave to circumstances. They so decide today that you will not let the noise of the world disturb your inner peace. Decide that you will not give away your power by reacting to every storm that comes your way. Train your mind to be calm and watch how life begins to change. Challenges will no longer scare you. Failures will no longer break you. The opinions of others will no longer control you. You will move through life with a quiet power, a strength so deep that nothing can shake you. Calmness is the crown of the strong, and when you wear it, you rise above every storm with dignity, with clarity, with power. Calmness is not just an attitude, it is a skill, a discipline, and a mark of wisdom. The world is filled with people who react without thinking, who explode in anger, who collapse in fear, who lose themselves in moments of pressure. But the person who trains the mind to remain calm in every situation rises above the rest. Calmness is the essence of true strength, because it is only in calmness that the human mind can think clearly, decide wisely, and act effectively. Imagine standing in the middle of a storm. The winds are howling, the rain is crashing down, and everything around you seems to be breaking apart. The average person gets caught up in the storm, panics, and runs without direction. But the one who has trained the mind to be calm remains still, watching, listening, understanding. In that moment of calm, they see what others cannot see. They recognize the way forward. They conserve their energy, and they act with precision. The storm that destroys others becomes the storm that strengthens them. Every great challenge in life is nothing more than a storm. Some storms are external, problems, setbacks, failures, betrayals. Some storms are internal, fear, doubt, insecurity, anger. But the response to every storm determines its power over you. If you panic, the storm wins. If you remain calm, you win. Calmness does not mean you ignore the storm. It does not mean you pretend it isn't there. Calmness means you do not allow the storm to enter you. You understand it, you adjust to it, and you rise above it. Calmness is the shield that protects the mind from being poisoned by negativity, and it is the sword that cuts through confusion with clarity. The truth is, life will always give you reasons to lose control. People will insult you. Circumstances will frustrate you. Failures will test you. Unexpected problems will strike when you least expect them. But this is where the training of the mind matters most. You cannot control what happens outside of you, but you can control what happens inside of you. The one who trains the mind to remain calm in every situation becomes the master of self. And when you master yourself, you master life. Think of the strongest trees. They do not survive because the wind never blows. They survive because their roots are deep. Calmness is your root. It is what holds you firm when everything else tries to knock you down. Without calmness, even the most talented person can fail. Because panic blinds them, anger weakens them, fear paralyzes them. With calmness, even the simplest person can succeed because they can see clearly, act wisely, and persist without being shaken. Consider the moments when anger has taken control of you. In those moments, your mind did not think, it only reacted. And often, the results were words you regretted, actions you wished you could undo, and pain that could have been avoided. Anger destroys clarity. Fear destroys courage. Doubt destroys focus. But calmness is the antidote to them all. In calmness, you take back control. You breathe deeply, you see the truth. You respond in ways that serve your growth instead of harming it. Imagine how powerful you become when you no longer give your emotions the authority to dictate your actions. That power is what calmness offers you. Training the mind to be calm is not something that happens overnight. It requires practice, discipline, and patience. You begin with the small moments. When someone cuts you off in traffic, instead of exploding in anger, you breathe and let it pass. When someone criticizes you unfairly, instead of reacting with rage, you pause and remember that their words cannot define your worth. When failure comes, instead of drowning in self-pity, you calmly examine the lesson hidden within. These small acts of calmness build a foundation. Over time, your mind learns a new way of being. It learns that chaos outside does not need to mean chaos inside. It learns that every situation, no matter how challenging, can be met with steadiness. The person who is calm in every situation is a rare and powerful individual. While others complain, they stay silent and observe. While others run in circles, they move forward with purpose. While others lose hope, they find solutions. Calmness gives them an aura of confidence that draws people in. Others trust them because they do not break under pressure. Others respect them because they do not waste energy on petty reactions. Others follow them because their calmness inspires hope in times of fear. Leaders are not born in easy times. Leaders are revealed in storms. And the greatest leaders, whether of nations, companies, or families, are those who remain calm when everything around them is falling apart. When you look at the lives of successful people, you will see that calmness has always been their companion. They do not rush decisions out of panic. They do not lose focus when problems come. They take time to think, to observe, to choose wisely. Their calmness gives them patience, and patience always wins over haste. Opportunities reveal themselves to the calm mind, while the restless mind misses them in its confusion. Calmness makes you steady in the race of life. It prevents you from burning out too quickly. It allows you to carry on when others quit because they wasted all their strength in panic. But calmness is not only about external success. It is also about inner peace. Life is too short to be wasted in constant worry, fear, and anger. A calm mind is a peaceful mind. When a peaceful mind is a happy mind. When you train your mind to remain calm, you enjoy life more. You see beauty where others see only problems. You notice opportunities where others see only obstacles. You find strength where others feel weak. Calmness turns life into a gift instead of a burden. Remember this, storms are temporary, but the strength you build through calmness is permanent. Every challenge is an opportunity to practice. Every problem is a chance to strengthen your roots. Every insult is a test of whether you will give your power away or keep it within. With every act of calmness, you are building a mind that cannot be broken. And when your mind cannot be broken, no situation, no person, no failure, no hardship can defeat you. Calmness is the ultimate power. It is not about pretending problems don't exist. It is about facing them with a clear mind, a steady heart, and an unshakable spirit. Life will continue to test you. People will continue to provoke you. Circumstances will continue to challenge you. But if you train your mind to be calm in every situation, You will discover that nothing can truly harm you. You will move through life like a river, flowing, steady, powerful, no matter what rocks lie in your path. And that is when you become unstoppable. The power of calmness is the power of self-mastery. When you learn to remain steady in the face of storms, when you refuse to let anger, fear, or doubt control you, you rise above the limitations that hold most people back. The calmness is not about ignoring reality. It is about seeing reality more clearly, with wisdom and strength. It gives you the patience to endure, and the clarity to decide, and the resilience to keep moving when others stop. Life will never stop testing you, but when your mind is calm, you are no longer a victim of circumstances, you become the master of them. So choose to carry calmness with you in every situation, and you will walk through this world with unshakable power, unbreakable peace, and the confidence that nothing can defeat the one who rules his own mind.